Hey, what's up, guys? Evan Aldo here. So, big news today. Crazy. Interesting. Kind of been choppy. Very, very volatile. So, VWAP crossover on Bitcoin on the 4 hour upwards seems to be starting to, if you look at this, seems to be starting to tamper out. So, in the short term, hard to say. I mean, if you've been, give me 1 second here. If you've been, if you've been long since this point, good time to take some profits. I was long since gotta turn off notifications. I was long since around the crossover, so great trade. Already took some profits, locked in that win. So that was beautiful. I mean, I told you yesterday, 4 hour could be choppy. I mean, I told you yesterday I thought we'd have something like this at the 4 hour, but we did peak under, so that was making a lot of people think to go short. I actually added a little bit to my short position around here and got out probably like just in time. Got woken up at like 5 a.m. to do that. So, it depends how much you want to, money you want to make, how much devoted you want to be to this. You definitely don't need to be waking up at 5 a.m. or setting notifications like once per bar minute, 1 minute per once per minute on your notification settings. But yeah, a little scalp trade there. I'm still short from approximately up here, so yeah. I think my average like short entry point is slightly higher, so I might just get stopped out and profit for that really soon. I don't think I have yet. I'd have to look at Phoenix. Still feeling a little under the weather, so yeah. But on Bybit, I'm long since there, and potentially what I want to show you guys, and this is huge. Um, this is huge. VWAP coming up, money flow crossing coming up seemingly on the daily. What happened the last time this happened? Let's take out our measuring tool. Look at this. Same deal. VWAP coming down. I mean, if you went in there, you would have been perfect. You wanted to be a little bit more conservative. You went in, let's say here, and 49% approximately. Wow. So, I mean, where would that bring us if we come up? I told you this scenario yesterday with the 4 hour, but it seems a little choppy in the 4 hours, a little bit different. But let's say, in a day or something, let's say it's at this level when that would bring us just below all-time highs. So that would make the case. That would make the case for all-time highs up to 100 to 200K by December or something. That's what I think of happening. Maybe August 22nd. It'd probably take at least a few weeks to get back to 60K, I would think. I don't think we're going to end up at 60K tomorrow. Anything could happen, obviously, but unlikely. So, if you're not in a trade right now, what should you be doing? Well, let's take a look. 4 hours seems to be tapering off. Nice. I mean, this is a big FOMO candle. We are at 41, so it just uh, it is tempting to FOMO here if you're not already in a trade. But we are going, these are strong levels of resistance. I mean, these are strong levels of resistance. So we still haven't had a money flow crossover on the 15 minute, which would make me hesitant. What you can do though is maybe on the 15 minute, assuming we come down a little bit, come down a little ways, maybe get a bounce off of this level around 38 or so. When would that happen? Probably in a few hours. So I would wait a few hours. That may be a good opportunity for a long. Let's look at the V. I just want to double check that. I mean, yeah, we still have plenty of time. I mean, by the time we probably start to go down, it'll probably be tomorrow 4 a.m. something like that. Maybe even later. I mean, depending on how this plays out. I mean, this could 4 hour VWAPs are they could take it could even take yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, so something like that. Maybe a little bit earlier. We could go straight down, but not that likely. Still in the red in the 24 minutes. So yeah, that's why I think this nice pump would be a good time to take a little bit of profits, lock in the win if you were like if you went in here or whatever. Um, but yeah, let's take a look at ETH, and it's basically the same deal on the macro level. Looks like we're gonna come over, and let's see the last time. Obviously, it was choppy here, but was just curious on that accumulation. Not saying this is gonna happen, but I mean, What's that? 1,010x basically. Wow. Not saying that's going to happen. I mean, I think Ethereum will probably top out, somewhere between 5 and 10K by December. So nice curvature. Well, okay curvature. I mean, decent curvature on this. I forget like the exact thing we're looking for in curvature, but yeah, it seems every time, almost every time you come in, you would have been safe with ETH. I mean, this is going back so far, but I mean, if you just went in when it turned green there. Um, Daily VWAP, daily, I mean, curving upward. Um, you could probably expect to yeah, until August, 19th or something, keep going up to back to all-time highs. And according to that, 10 days, if we go that, I mean, what's the percentage there? That'd bring us 52%. It's doable. I mean, it is Ethereum. It's more volatile, but overall, I would be way more looking to go long than go short, unless it's just a scalp short right now. This is a good environment to get a nice long in. I mean, I personally, I'll tell you what I'm doing before I try to put a huge position in, a huge swing trade, not high leverage because it is a swing trade, but as soon as this VWAP crosses or as soon as we get into the green, I'm going to be really, really, really looking to go long on Bitcoin. I mean, you could have something like that scenario where you go in but usually, and even on smaller time frames, a lot of time frames when sometimes you'll come up a little bit into the green, then you go back, and then you'll really come up. That's kind of what would bring us up. And I just want to draw this out. I've driven this out on the 3 day before. Where would that like leave us in terms of? Oh wow, that's October. Oh no, October 20. Yeah, so if we go in terms of length here, actually, it would probably be easier if I just took my ruler tool. In terms of length, where's our halfway point? About there, October. So October, an all-time high. I would think more likely December. Would because history, I think, will repeat itself. But I mean, there are some people making the case for. I know people are still saying September. Around this area would be the peak. I don't know. I don't know really. Leave a comment below if you know like why their theory states. I know they're just comparing like the charts, but the charts from the previous cycles. But the charts of the previous cycles like ended in December. So I don't know if these cycles started earlier. Yeah, it's possible. I don't know. I feel like we're going. I feel like we're going into December. That's just my gut instinct. I could be wrong. Nothing is financial advice. Anything could happen. But that's what I got to tell you right now. I'm really going to be looking too long as soon as these things happen. I mean, you could probably get possibly a short, around, like I mentioned, around tomorrow, early in the morning, if we cross over there, if we come up here and cross over, depending. But, I think it's time to break through this. I think it's time to break through this. At least that's what I'm thinking. Anything could happen though. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out my links below. BITGET, FEMEX. FEMEX has a great deal. If this seems real complicated to you, check out the course that I took to learn to trade. Great course by Jason Casper. And if you don't have Market Cipher, link in the description below as well. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye.